folks, welcome back to West Virginia Cryptids and Strange Encounters. Today I'm in Monongalia County near the Cooper's Rock State Forest, State Park area. I'm hiking with my friend Tammy. We're just out seeing if we can find any kind of evidence because there have been some Bigfoot sightings in the area. The most recent one was one that a guy told me about from 2022, I believe it was. He was driving along near a right-of-way and seen something in the right-of-way. He says he wasn't exactly sure whether it was a Bigfoot, but it's big, tall, black. And if it was a bear, it was way bigger than an average bear. But you never know what you find when you come out here. And we're just hiking along. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. It's just a random little bead bracelet hanging on a small tree limb. Tammy just happened to catch it and see it, and it's just a random thing. It's hanging on a tree limb. We don't know how it got there or why it would be there. I mean, we are kind of like on a trail, but and it may be from that. But we just thought it was an interesting find, and we're going to continue hiking, and I'll take you all along with us. All right, folks, we're back in here. I don't know, we're about half a mile now. Just sitting down, take a small break, and just listening. We haven't found much to talk about. We found that bracelet, and I found some tree breaks that definitely older, most likely natural. But we did find one that was fresh. It was kind of interesting to look at. It was actually broke over. It looked like it had been twisted around another tree first, and then broke over. I'll put a picture here. We took pictures of it. But yeah, we're just out, with the new snow on the ground today. Wanted to get out and do some hiking. And this is, in my opinion, this is Tammy's area. She's from right around here. And I always like to get out with her and some other local researchers in different areas and to see what they can tell me about the area. And you've collected a couple reports from nearby area. What was the most recent one?
Probably 4.5 years ago was the most recent.
What happened on that? What were the details were with it?
He didn't give me much other than he pulled off a road. There was a stream on the other side of the road, and he seen something dark catch his eye, and as he stepped closer and looked, it stood more upright, and he knew it wasn't a bear, and it started to retreat to the woods. Then he got scared, took off.
And that sounds like the one that I got called me, or he messaged me about it. I think it happened in 2022 or 23. I think it was 22. Just down the road here near the state park, the entrance to the state park. He was driving along and looked up the right of way and seen something black, tall, big and black. He at first thought it was a bear, then he realized, no, that's too big to be a bear, and it kind of stood up. But he said if it was a bear, it was an extremely large bear. But yeah, there are some pretty interesting reports from here. And if you guys know what Chestnut Ridge is, I mean, it's very famous in the Pennsylvania area.
Yeah.
How kind of high strangeness happens there, Bigfoot sightings, UFO sightings. We are at the southern tip, right?
Yes.
The southern tip of what they consider the Chestnut Ridge mountain range, or whatever you want to call it, right here where we're at. So, yeah, you never know what we'll find. But if we do find something, we'll show y'all. All right, here's what I'm talking about, the breaks we're finding, which are most likely all natural. I want to say it's probably 100% certainty they're all natural. There's one there. And we got one way over here. Right there. As you can see, there's a lot of down trees, deadfall. So we're in the area we're in is, at times it was very, very susceptible for high snowfall, very deep snowfall. So I'd say that's probably the the reasoning behind those, or why those happen. All right, we came across our first set of animal tracks that's not deer. As you see, we come off across that log right here, down around this way, goes on out, and then it makes its way back up to there. And by the looks of it, it seems like it's just a single coyote. Or some kind of canine. No Bigfoot tracks yet, though. We found some more canine tracks. They're coming from that direction. They came down, and you can see where we actually walked on top of them, but it turned around right here, and that's where we found the other ones, just 20 feet away. And it turned around. If you see there they are. It went that way, up over the log, up over that log, and on up through the woods, and it went in the same direction as those that they led right up through there. Tammy was just telling me about a story that your grandpa told you, said?
Yes.
From this area that kind of gave me chills, because it actually is similar to a story I heard from a gentleman way up here on the mountain. And what would your grandpa tell you?
That go into the woods, watch for the big black dog, and if you see it, it's too late.
Huh. That's kind of similar to what this gentleman up on the mountain, he said that his grandpa would tell him that there was a large animal, black animal, that was out at night, did not go outside at night. And they wouldn't go outside at night, they wouldn't play at night, and they would hear, he said, screams and stuff and howls at nighttime. So I'm just curious, is there some kind of, what people are seeing is not a Bigfoot at all? Maybe it's a dogman thing. I don't know. But we're, like I said, we're definitely in an area where they consider high strangeness in Pennsylvania. So why not here? And we're following these tracks. They all look like coyote tracks. Just look at this area. I mean, it's an awesome place to be. Streams running through here. Nice flat ground in the middle to be hiking. And we can watch the hillside. It's not super overgrown. We can keep an eye, see if anything moves or run. No noises yet, but we're just getting started. All right, folks. Tammy and I are about a mile back in the woods now, in a new location for us. We're hoping to start doing some research in, maybe collect some more accounts from this area. But the reason I'm recording at the moment is because we noticed all tracks that we were following up to this point have stopped. We don't see any other animal tracks. And for some reason, I just got an uneasy feeling right at the moment, just a few minutes ago. I don't know why, just an uneasy feeling. So we're standing here listening, kind of looking, see if anything might be around. We thought it was kind of odd that all the tracks that we were following and checking out back that way kind of veered off and nothing came up this way. Yeah, folks, we're just here in this one spot, and all of a sudden I got a weird feeling that I don't know, that almost like you're being watched feeling. And I asked Tammy, I said, do you see anything or hear anything? And we don't see anything. We haven't heard anything. A couple of birds here and there. But we noticed after I had that feeling, there's no more tracks. We can't find any more animal tracks like we were seeing all the way up the trail until probably what, the last, I'd say probably 100 yards. I noticed there wasn't any tracks that I can think of. I don't know. It's kind of strange. I mean, it could have been anything. You know, people get that feeling. People, I don't know what that is. Can you see that? Let me turn this around. Let me see. Where'd it go? I think it's a stump, but it's reddish color.
Yeah, I'm looking straight at it.
Is it a stump? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to pick up on this camera. Let me see here. Right up in there, folks, we can see a reddish brown, something reddish brown. I think it's just a dead stump, but it caught my eye. Right there, if you see that black line in the middle of the screen, it's right where there's two trees there. Right there, there's two trees in the middle. Right above that black line, there's a reddish brown thing that's sticking out. I believe it's just a stump. But we're going to take a better look at it. All right. I don't know if the camera can pick it up or not. But right there in the middle of the screen, you probably can see it a little bit, is what I was seeing. It's actually a dead stump. Pretty punky looking reddish brown wood stump. I mean, if you can see it in the video here. Well, we're satisfied with what we're finding to come back.
Yeah.
I mean, or satisfied with the area so far. So we're definitely going to be coming back. And again, we find, like, I think most of those are natural. We found another break right there. It was odd that right here, I got an uneasy feeling. Tammy said that she had kind of the same feeling, but almost like you think that something has been watching us or walking along with us somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But we haven't seen anything. We haven't heard anything. We've heard an occasional bird. That's it. The trail is another half a mile or so that way, but we did find another runoff from a lake that goes up that way. So that's another place we'll be exploring later on. But now that we're this far in, not finding anything or hearing anything, and like I said, we're satisfied with the area, that we're going to come back. We're going to start heading back here soon. And next time, probably going to park at one end of the trail, or on either end of the trail, and come in from one side and then exit the other side. But yeah, just out here doing a exploration hike, I guess you'd say. Whether there's Bigfoot here, or which we had people tell us they've seen, or if there's like a dog man creature here that people are reporting, it's what people are seeing. We don't know yet, but we're going to check it out some more. Keep tuned for those videos, and Tammy will be here with me.
Yes.
Yes. It's always fun to have somebody out with you. Here we go, folks. Couple big tree breaks. There's one there. There's one there. Yeah. Just don't look down. I don't think it's related to that big tree that might have fell right there, but you know, there's a couple tree breaks for y'all. It was just a little bit of humor. Tammy and I was joking around there, because you hear a lot of folks talk about tree breaks and they don't look into what might have caused them. And you know, you can clearly see those were caused by that big tree falling. All right, folks, here's another thing I'd like to point out. This is where Tammy and I have been walking, coming back in, or as we came in. You can see this is tracks that I just walked right there. But this track and that track is Tammy's, where she walked there earlier. And this goes to show you how tracking in snow can be deceiving. Those tracks are still nice and visible. However, her left foot there and up there, for some reason, the sun has melted them off a lot quicker, made them look a lot bigger. And if you were out in the woods and you see this and you think track line, I mean, Tammy definitely has, you know, like most people, has a wide stance as far as both feet not in a straight line. But if you were in the woods and just seeing that and that, you'd think that's a Bigfoot trackway. Well, actually, because it looks like it's actually going in the opposite direction for some reason, going this way. And yeah, and you could, because you hear people talk about straight line. They walk in a straight line. Well, that would look like a straight line, and because of the sun and warming up here, and for some reason those two tracks and a couple back here melted off quicker, making them look a lot different. So yeah, always investigate what you're looking at. Make sure you know what you're looking at before you jump to conclusions. This sketchy crossing. Made it. Made it. Folks, we're almost back to our car. We're up on the trail. You can see here's behind me. And there's a hillside. And I want to turn you around and show you something we just found. Okay, here's the hillside. This is what we walked above earlier. I don't know. I think it's boots. Oh, it is somebody's boots.
I see the trail.
Yeah, I see it now. Oh, we thought we found something. If you look over there, you can see footprints in the snow. And then it comes across here in the mud. And if you look closely, yeah, there's boot prints. Yep, somebody's come in after we got here and walked down that way. Yeah, because there they are coming up through. We got pretty excited there, folks. We thought we found something. Let's go on out here and I'll give you a better look. I just glanced over the hill and seen those prints down there in the bottom. Yep. You see, yeah, there's a truck over there now, some people. Okay. Yep, they've come in after we did. And they've walked down the hill, across them dead snags. And again, like I said, watch what you look for. Those have melted off down there, and they look from our vantage point, look huge. And they got us really excited when we first seen them. And then we looked and could see something walk through the mud down there, but definitely somebody's boots. There they are. Well, that got us up and blood pumping a little bit. We thought we found something.
That was our energy drink.
Yeah, there's the adrenaline. But nope, it's just somebody else that's here, probably fishing here at the pond, and they've come in the back way for here for some reason. But yep, kind of bummed about that. Well, folks, we made it safely back to the truck after our little excitement there. We kind of bummed out now, I guess you'd say. But we made it safely back, and we had a good day. Found a new spot to do some hiking, looking around, some researching, I guess you'd say. But yeah, as always, please, folks, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give me a thumbs down. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think of the video. What do you think of some of the stuff we found? And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.